The first thing I want to talk about is sexting between adults. The rules on minors are a little different. So unless the recipient specifically requests or consents to that eggplant pic, boys, you shouldn't be sending them. So, sexting between minors is also, shocker, illegal, okay? This is where one minor sends a sexually explicit communication of any type to another minor depicting another minor, okay? If we have adults and children involved, that's called child porn, different story. But we're talking about those idiot high schoolers that are sending pictures back and forth to one another, okay? If you do that, that is illegal. It's a Class C misdemeanor offense. It's a defense to the sexting statute for minors. Remember, minor, okay? If the people are within 2 years, so 2 years older, 2 years younger, and they were in a dating relationship at the time, and it was between those two individuals, not another minor. Next up is revenge porn. So I'm sure you've heard about this, right? Everything's going well, you guys exchange explicit material, it's fabulous, and then you break up. So what happens? Well, revenge porn is when you, without the effective consent of someone else, send this type of information out, post it, anything like that, promote it for any reason with the intent to harm the other person. So, bad breakup, want to make fun of him on Facebook? If you post that eggplant pic, that is a crime. Now, the other thing too is if you even threaten to promote. So I've had situations where my clients have been in the position where their ex-partner says, if you don't come over right now and hook up with me, then I'm gonna post this nude photo of you that I have of you. That is also revenge porn, and it is illegal. So cut that shit out. And this is how tough Texas is on revenge porn. It doesn't matter if she consented to you taking that pic or if she voluntarily sent it to you, still a crime. So our next topic is fairly common to El Paso and a lot of other cities in Texas. It's an improper relationship between a student and a teacher. And that's a second-degree felony. I'm gonna say this 100 times, cut that shit out. But this is not just between a teacher, counselor, administrator, and a student. It can also be a teacher's aide, somebody that's not even certified to teach, like a substitute teacher, or even an intern. So if you're doing your substitute teaching for your teaching degree and start a sexual relationship with a student, that is a second-degree felony. And you may not think it's that bad, but guys, it is bad. So cut that shit out. Now, the other thing too is if you are in a relationship with your teacher, teacher's aide, whatever, or they're making you feel uncomfortable, know that it's a crime and know that you need to report that immediately. So let's stop taking advantage of our students here in El Paso. So let's pause for a second and get right on some definitions. The first, like displaying sexual material, is basically if I show you something on my cell phone, even for 5 seconds, that's display, all right? Promoting and transmitting can be sending, showing, through the mail, online, posting, anything like that. And sexual conduct doesn't just have the meaning of actual intercourse or anything like that, okay, guys? There are pictures of eggplants, but also any pictures of the female breasts that are from here down, guys. So side boob, under boob, any of that stuff actually falls in the definition of sexual conduct. Let's talk about other little known Class C misdemeanors, okay? So obscene display and distribution. If you display or distribute an obscene photograph or even a drawing, it doesn't have to be of actual real people, and someone is alarmed or offended by it, that's a Class C misdemeanor. We're going Kardashian style, and now we're gonna talk about sex tapes, okay? Illegal if no consent. So this happens if you maybe have cameras set up in your room and you don't get express consent for your partner before you record any type of sexual interaction. That includes photos, videos, any other types of recording, 100% illegal. So get consent, probably on the recording is best, okay guys? Now, the other thing is if you're a creep and you record people in changing rooms, dressing rooms, anything like that without consent, that is also illegal. And all of those things are state jail felonies each and every time you do it. So I've discussed a lot of different offenses so far, but what's actually illegal in Texas and what the El Paso County DA's office choose to prosecute may be two different things. So on some of these offenses, they don't come across my desk very often, and what the DA chooses to prosecute is up to them. But I want you to be educated so you know not to do these things.